steps to protect Albertans or Albertans' jobs. Albertans will be disappointed with this budget, and frankly, I am too.
We're certainly pleased that the budget follows through on all of the commitments and positioning that the NDP government rolled out earlier in their term. In May and June they signaled with the Bill 3 stable and predictable funding, the tuition freezes, the 2% across the board, rollback of the cuts that had been previously put in place. This budget follows through on all of that, so no surprises, but very reassuring that the government maintains their commitment to the post-secondary sector.
The initial reaction would be, we've heard a lot about what was going to come out with this budget. So we heard a reverse of the cuts, we heard a 2-year tuition freeze, and the general sentiment of reinvestment in post-secondary. So in terms of the budget speech, it's kind of what we expected already and what we heard from Bill 3 a few months ago. So overall, we're pretty happy, and it's just kind of reinforcing that this is a long-term priority and post-secondary is a long-term priority for the government.
I think it demonstrates very clearly how much we're committed as a government to invest in post-secondary education, make sure the sector is stable. It's been many years of some challenging times at post-secondary, and then of course freezing the tuition for a 2-year period is making sure that education is affordable and accessible to students.
So the university, through both a direct contribution as well as a joint submission with the 4 Kerry universities, we put into Minister Sessy's call for input a number of suggestions, the most important of which was stable and predictable funding, so we're very pleased that that has been included. There were a number of capital components, some of which were included in the budget today. Not sure how much that input influenced their thinking, but certainly the key things that we were looking for were in place.
What the freeze did was it made it so tuition wouldn't be moved just for 2 years. It was kind of let's take a step back and let's think about what tuition really is. So what that freeze did for us is it opened up the opportunity to review tuition, which we'll be doing over the next 2 years with the government as a stakeholder. And so that's kind of why we had that 2-year freeze. And I think it also shows that the government is serious about making sure that tuition is affordable, and it's something we've obviously been pushing for a long time. So we were happy to see that as well.
Awesome, and the additional dollars available in student